We've all heard about the top 1%. You know, the country's fat cats. The Occupy Wall Street movement and leftist politicians both despise the small proportion of rich Americans. They've been labeled as greedy. They have been described as harmful to our country's concept of equity and fairness. They have been described as a threat to our future. In a rage, the wealthy has stomped the floor, threatening to scuff their fabulously comfy handcrafted leather shoes, and asserted that they are job creators, at least for Italian shoemakers. Typically, the phrase top 1% refers to those who fall among the top 1% of Americans in terms of wealth, as determined by either yearly income or net worth. The average income of people in the top 1% is far higher than that of the ordinary American, with the top 1% earning more than 39 times as much as those in the bottom 90%, according to one survey. While many people don't have the means to earn six figures, a financial advisor may assist you in creating a financial strategy for the future. Hello, and welcome to Stealth Wealth. For today's video, I'll be talking about how to be part of the top 1%. Sit back and stay until the end of the video, and we will show you how it's done. Make sure to like and subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to click the notification bell for more financial advice, tips, and tricks. Here we go. According to the Progressive Economic Policy Institute, using pay statistics for 2019, you would need to earn $758,434 per year to be in the top 1% of wage earners in the United States. In contrast, the average American worker only makes $57,535 a year. The COVID-19 epidemic has turned out to be good news for the world's very affluent, according to Knight Frank's 15th Annual Wealth Report, in large part because of skyrocketing asset values. The number of ultra-high net worth individuals worldwide increased by 2.4% over the previous year, with Asia experiencing the largest rise at 12%. The ultra-high net worth individual has a net worth of at least $30 million. The biggest threat to future wealth accumulation is growing inequality, and wealth taxes are becoming more popular throughout the world. Plans for them have already been proposed or put in place in Argentina, Canada, and South Korea, and more countries are likely to follow suit. According to Forbes, you need to be worth at least $10,374,030 to be in the top 1% of household wealth in the United States. According to Credit Suisse 2019 Global Wealth Report, a minimum of $936,430 is required to be in the top 1% globally. The disparity reflects, in part, decades when the United States economy was the strongest in the world, and so Americans accumulated wealth at a faster pace than citizens of other nations for many years. According to the Credit Suisse Global Wealth Report in 2019, while the net worth of America's top 1% continues to climb, the rate at which it rises is slowing. According to Swiss Bank's analysis, rising uncertainties and tensions in the United States during the previous several years, trade war with China, Middle East tensions, stock market volatility, and worries about expanding government debt, may be reflected in recent decelerating wealth growth. In the year to mid-2019, wealth per adult increased by only 3%, compared to an average yearly gain of 5% during the preceding 5 years. Take, for example, Du-Won Chang, the creator of Forever 21, a famous apparel retailer among female Gen Z and millennials. Chang began seeking work immediately after arriving in the United States from Korea, eventually landing a job at a Los Angeles coffee shop. To supplement his income, he worked as a gas station attendant and started his own office cleaning service. Chang was working 19-hour days at this point. He opened his first business 3 years after he and his family came to the United States with only $11,000 in funds. In February 2020, The brand reached an agreement to sell its assets for $81 million and have stores all over the world. Now you're wondering, how to join the 1%? You need to know first that rich people value education over entertainment. Entertainment is important to the poor. They waste their time by watching television, playing video games, messing about on social media, and generally wasting time. The wealthy do not. They place a premium on education and continuous development. They read on a daily basis. They go to lectures, they employ coaches, they watch television or play video games strategically to help them recharge, not to distract themselves from the duties at hand. I've never encountered someone who reads nonfiction books for 30 to 60 minutes every day and isn't affluent, with an odd exception of those who read all day but never do anything. If you want to be part of the 1%, here's the place to start. Increase your educational investment. Put the remote down and pick up a book. It altered my life, and it will alter yours as well. One of the fundamental differences between high achievers, or 1%ers, and the rest of the population is that they are proactive rather than reactive. Let me demonstrate what I mean. Every night, a typical individual watches 4 hours of television. They retire to bed fatigued, with no plans for the following day. Press the snooze button multiple times and then hurry out of bed to make it to work on time. They have no strategy when they come and spend the morning aimlessly answering emails and dealing with drama. They barely complete the day's critical chores and return home having done nothing, just to repeat the process. The 1%ers, or soon-to-be 1%ers, lives in a different way. Every night, they write down everything they did that day and their plans for the next day. They have a prioritized list of tasks that they intend to do. They get up earlier than necessary and spend a few minutes exercising, reading, writing, and meditating before heading to work or creating their business. They know exactly what has to be done and why when they begin their day. They proceed through their most important responsibilities systematically, avoiding distractions like email, social media, and water cooler conversation. When the day is done, they've completed at least one or two of their top goals, and they learn from their failures so that they don't repeat them the next day. That is the distinction between the 1% and the rest of us. Fortunately, this isn't too difficult. Begin by making a strategy for the next 5 years of your life and determining exactly what you want to achieve. Plan for each day the night before using that document. Place your exercise clothing, diary, and books in a convenient location, and relocate your alarm clock across the room so you can't hit snooze. Learn from other successes. We may all benefit from the knowledge of others who have achieved financial success, such as Du-Won Chang. Placing yourself in the vicinity of others who have mastered the abilities required for success is one of the most educational things we can do. Chang accepted a job at a clothes company and handled his employer's business as though it were his own, because he was motivated to learn how to be successful in the fashion industry. How can you approach and learn from their business acumen? When it comes to thinking about business and coming up with new methods to make money, wealthy individuals are highly inventive. Mega successful people distinguish themselves from others by cultivating a financial growth mindset, which alters your perspective on money and aids in your ability to see lucrative opportunities. This kind of thinking enables successful and rich individuals to think that there is always more work to be done and money to be produced. They are willing to consider novel concepts. They think they can always make improvements and bring about favorable results. Also, wealthy individuals are aware of how crucial it is to surround themselves with successful people. Affluent people network with other wealthy individuals who also possess desire, talent, and, most importantly, the potential to achieve extraordinary success. The wealthy invest time each month networking with others who share their interest at conferences, seminars, and meetings, or by just going out for coffee or a drink with someone fascinating. This is time well spent since it allows them to meet new individuals with innovative and thought-provoking ideas while keeping their eyes on success. Rich individuals who do this also increase the number of powerful and pertinent persons on their contact list, who may be able to assist them, and vice versa. Poor people make purchases. People with money invest. I don't mean that they purchase securities, property, or digital currency. Although many do, they only invest their money in assets that will increase in value, notably themselves. Poor people will spend their money on the newest pair of sneakers and things that go down in value. People in the top 1% are infamous for generously investing their own professional and personal growth. They will spend tens of thousands of dollars and maybe millions on specialized instruction, coaching for high performance, books, conferences, and talks. They spend money on high-quality vitamins and nutritious diet that give them the energy and passion they need to get through the day. Stop wasting your money on useless items that don't benefit you if you want to join the 1%. Shop at Walmart for clothing, drive an old car, and minimize your home. Take every penny you are saving and use it toward improving yourself. Buy a sizable book collection, spend money on internet marketing training, attend workshops on personal growth, engage the services of life and business coaches to assist you in moving forward. You will eventually become a member of the 1% if you invest in yourself and eventually other assets that generate income. Making more money is easier the more money you have. Additionally, having many streams of income is the simplest and fastest approach to increase your revenue. As a result, you always have cash flowing in and may utilize the extra money to invest in additional income streams. In a word, this is how the affluent mostly maintain their money. There are two main types of income: active income, where you labor to get money, and passive income, where payment is made regardless of how many hours you put in. A consistent stream of income from rentals, dividend stocks, index funds, producing a book, or developing an app are all examples of passive income. Hope this was helpful. Recall that success leaves traces. Find a member of the 1% who you like and wish to be more like if you want to join them. Then go work for them for free. Make the necessary arrangements to be surrounded by the appropriate people. Take on their routines. If you stick with it over the long haul, you will succeed. I hope you learned something from watching. If you want to be in the top 1%, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on the best financial education we provide. We will see you at the top. Till next time.